Question 1. Based on the information below, write a program to get the final output in data register 2. D2 equal 0000051A using assembly language. First, you need to insert the input. Move.b 3 base 16 to D1. Move.w 512 base 16 to D2. After that, you can write the process. Add .b 5 base 16 to D1. Add .w D1 to D2. After done write the program, you can tap the execute at the top. After that, you can see how many warnings and error you get from the program. If your warning and error 0, you can execute your program. After that, to run the program, you just click the button on the top. After run, you can see on the top D2 equal 0000051A, and the answer is same with the question.
So guys, I'm gonna make a sum programming based on this question 2. Write the program by referring to the program below. Your program should start at address $1000 and the last result should be stored in data register D7. Write a comment for each of the instruction in the program. First, start org $1000 to start the program at address $1000. Move hashtag at 2565, D0. Load 25658 into data register D0. Add hashtag 7376, D0. Add 737610 to D0. And then sub hashtag $4DE, D0. Subtract the value in DE16 from D0. And then you move hashtag $ABCD, D1. Load the value in ABCD16 into data register D1. Divu, which means divide, hashtag 7377, D1. Divide D1 by 737710. Mulu D1, D0. Multiply the result from previous operation by D1. Move hashtag percentage 101011001111, D2. Load the value in binary into data register D2. And hashtag $FACE D2. Perform bitwise and with the value in FACE16. Add D2, D0. Add the result of the AND operation to the previous result. Move D0 to D7. Move the final result to data register D7. ABCD16DC0. Placeholder for the value of ABCD16. And then DE16DC0. Placeholder for the value of DE16. Last one, face FACE16 DC $FACE, placeholder for the value of FACE16 in hexadecimal and start to end of the program. When you click run of this coding, if it got zero errors, you can execute it and you can go to this, and it tells you S68 file read successfully. Line 1111 emulated exception occur at location 1026. Execution halted. And you can see at the D7s, as you can see, the data will be stored at D7s.
So, hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Samiru Shohairi. My metric number is 17DDT 223F1065. So today I'm going to present about uh, PBT2 computer system architecture. So the question I got is the question 2 number 2. Alright. So the question asks we to do a program. Your program should start at address $sign. At the last result should be stored in data in register D0. Write a comment for each of the instruction in the program. So the program is the equation is CDE hexadecimal plus 1250 decimal plus CDE hexadecimal minus 1250 decimal. Close the column and then divide by 13 octal and BCE hexadecimal plus with not 101010 binary. So the program should start with move.w hashtag $CDED0. Why I put hashtag CDE? Because hashtag will show the numbers of hexadecimal. And then the explanation is move hexadecimal value CDE to D0. So the second one is move.w hashtag 1250 D1 in D1. Why there is no sign with at in front of this number? Because it's a decimal. Because the decimal number only have no sign in this program. So the explanation is move decimal value 1250 to D1. So the third one is move.w hashtag $CDED2. This is the second input of CDE because we have the two operation here, which is add and subtract. So I put this CDE hexadecimal as the third input. Move hexadecimal value CDE to D1. Move the fourth one is the full move.w hashtag 1250 D3 decimal. Move decimal value 1250 to D3. And then the next one is move.w hashtag add 13D4. Why I put add? Because it's shown the octal number. Move octal value 13 to D4. Move.w hashtag $BCE D5. Move hexadecimal value BCE to D5. The sign I put here is $sign because it's shown a hexadecimal number. And then last one is move.w hashtag percentage 010101 D6. Move binary value 010101 to D6. We move to the process. The first process is addition.w. Before I move, why I put word as the why we not put long word and we not put bit? Because I have calculated all of this number. There is no reach over than 16 bits. So we choose word as their numbers. So the first process is addition.w word D0 and D1. We plus this input D0 and D1, we will get D1. So the next process is subtract. Subtract word D2 and D3. subtract data in register D2 to D3. Yes. We subtract two of this number, and then we add the result of the adding and the subtracting just now, which is we add the word D1 D3, add data in register D1 to D3. So we move to the AND operation, AND dot word D4 D5, perform an operation between data register D4 and D5. So the last but not least, add dot word D5 D6, add data in register D5 and D6. So the last one is divide divu dot word D3 D6, divide data in register D3 to D6. So we just run this program. Oh, there is no error and warning. So run again. So we have just calculate. We got the right answer. Okay, thank you. Two question. Just now I have done with 2.2, and then I continue with question 3. So identify and correct the error in the program below based on the following expression. Write the correct program using the tools Easy68K. So they want to we identify the error of this program that they are right here. So let's start it. So the question given is 2000 hexadecimal plus with 2573 decimal, and then OR operation 4567 multiple to 1011 binary. So they have given the wrong one, and then I have correct it. So the first step is move.w. They're given move.w hashtag 2000d1. So I have correct it. I have found the error because there is no dollar sign here. So I put dollar sign at here to correct it, and then I put the address as a D0 here. All right. So the next one is we look at the move.w hashtag 2503 comma to address D9. So I have correct it. So the question asks for the decimal, so it's right. There is no sign in front, and I have correct the address because I want to put D1 here. So the third one is move.w hashtag 4567d3. 4567d3. So the wrong one is there is no add symbol, add sign, because if there is no sign like here, it will shown it will shown a decimal number, but the question asks for the octal number, so we add as the sign. So the address is D2, not D3. So the fourth one is move.word hashtag percentage 1011d3. The address I just changed the address D3. So we move to the process. We add.word D0 D1. The here there is no D2, but how can they put D2? So this error, right? So the we move to the next process. Mulu.word D2 D3. So the wrong one is L long word, because we have put word, so we have to follow the top. and the rest must follow word, right? So D2 multiple data, register D2 to D3. So we multiple these numbers. 4, 5, 6, 7 octal times to 1011 binary. So we move to the last one. OR dot word operation D3 D1. Perform OR operation between data register D3 and D1. So we just change the uh, data address. Again, they put D2, but in input there is no D2. Okay. All right. So let's rerun this program. So there is no warning and error. Secure. Then we run again. Yeah, there is the answer we got. So thank you.